Hi guys, so I made this real simple video. I've made it like a million times before, but I'm going to make it again just so that it's reminded you, but also so that I can just bang it on YouTube and then I don't ever have to say it or make it again. Right, it's 2025 and you can just Google this. It's simple, but I'm going to break it down and explain it to you. Right, if your goal is fat loss, right, bear in mind I have said fat loss, not weight loss, and we'll go into that afterwards. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video. If your goal is fat loss, you just follow these real simple steps. So we go, and I'll break it down, so we'll go through the headers, and we go from most important to least important. Apparently they're all still important, but really if you talk to a lot of people, this one here is never important. If your only goal is fat loss and not fitness, this you can write that off as well, or you can just adjust it. Okay, so most important, calorie deficit. Second most important, protein intake. Third most important is weightlifting, and your fourth is your sleep and I'm going to put and recovery. Yeah, boom. And then you have cardio and supplements. And again, supplements doesn't come in all still important. This one's kind of good for heart health. Okay, so when we say calorie deficit, that just means you burn more calories than you're taking in. And it's that simple. So if you eat 2,000 calories, but your body only burns 1,500 a day, then you're not there, right? If you're trying to rely on your watch, well, they've just shown it. They showed loads of studies. Not a single calorie counter watch is correct. In fact, they are out by about 25 to 30%, if not more. Right? You tell me you burn 1,000 calories in half hour, 40 minutes. Show me you can burn 1,000 calories on the road, because most of you can't do that. And that'll take you an hour. Like, most of you won't do that. And then those watches don't work, like height, weight, lean body mass, VO2 max. All of those things need to be accounted for. The only way we can do calorie deficit is we work out what your lean body mass is, times that by 21.6, we work out how many calories you should have every day. To work out your lean body mass, we need to take your body fat. Okay, so we work out what your calorie deficit is, and then you are in it. The second most important is protein intake. Right, we're looking at anywhere between 0.7 and a gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weighed 10 stone, but again, this one here, target body weight. That's where people make the mistake. They go, oh, I need a gram protein per pound of body weight, but it's per pound of your target body weight, right? Because again, the goal is to lose fat, but to lose fat, you need to maintain lean body mass. That means you need to maintain your muscle, or you will just become skinny fat, right? If you weighed, let's just say, like sort of girls, if you weighed 10 stone and you had 33% body fat, and then we just were in a calorie deficit and we just did cardio, and you lost 10 kilos, yeah, fantastic. I guarantee you're still going to be at 33% body fat, because you will have lost weight and you will have lost muscle, and so you will have lost tone. That's why you see lots of skinny fat people out there, or people with no bums, you know, the saggy bums, or no bums, no glutes, no quads, right? So you have to make sure you get enough protein for your muscles to recover, but also to maintain your muscle mass, right? Your body is quite clever. It would rather especially if you're in a calorie deficit, your body would rather get rid of muscle mass, because it takes energy to use muscles, than it would to get rid of this bad boy, the fat, right? That's just how the body works, right? It would rather get rid of muscle mass than it would to get rid of actual body fat. Yes, you lose weight, blah, 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 blah. Right, lifting weights, why? Because you need to improve that lean body mass or maintain that lean body mass. Yes, when you are in a calorie deficit, it is harder to get stronger, but it's not always hard, because as you've noticed, you've all got fucking stronger and you've all lost weight. Right? It's when you get to that further edge that's a problem, but most athletes will sit anywhere between 8 and 20% body fat, and they'll flip up and down between there. Sleep and recovery. Yeah, so your body grows. So your lean body mass is preserved. So your body heals. When you have a higher lean body mass, you have a higher metabolism, your body will then burn more calories. Cardio, this is a supplementary tool. Okay, this is a dangerous one. If you do too much of this and you do none of this, like no strict strength, and then you're in a calorie deficit and you don't have your protein intake, this is what will happen. You will lose bone density, you will lose weight. Yes, you will lose weight, not body fat. Right, that's what a calorie deficit plus cardio is. That's just, so yeah, you'll be lighter, but you will still have the same amount of body fat. You won't be leaner. And the goal is always leaner. Yeah, some of you, I will tell you, you need to lose weight before we get leaner. Those are some of the bigger ones. I'll say, right, lose 10 kilos, lose another 10 kilos, and then that's your own little joke. But then when you get to a certain point, it will be, okay, so then you need to slow that down a little bit. Yeah, so this is a dangerous one. It is a supplementary tool. That's why we say 10,000 steps, 20,000 steps. Or you program it right, so then you get enough recovery and you're still getting your strength work in for it. Supplements don't really help with fat loss. The only proven supplement to work is creatine, something supplementary that could work to help for fat loss, something like ZMA, something to help you sleep, because sleep and recovery are important. Okay? So, calorie deficit, less calories than your body burns. Protein intake. So this is where the cardio can come in. It's why you will see people who want to preserve their muscle mass, like your bikini models or your bodybuilders or anything like that. Their cardio will be steps, because they don't want to bring their heart rate up too hard, because they don't want to burn into their muscle. Yeah. No one ever got big just lifting weights. You have to lift weights, be in a calorie surplus, not a deficit. And then on top of that, if you're a girl, you need some gear. And that's it. Because the rest of it is like, oh, your arms look a bit big, but let me get those body fat calipers out there, all right? Shall we see if that is body fat, or have you got some hench arms? Because I very much doubt you've got hench arms, because I know guys, me included, have been working on those arms for fucking 20 years, and they haven't got fucking massive, right? But also probably because I did too much of this shitty cardio. And that's it there. You have to program this right to accessorize. Okay? So remember, this is for fat loss. When we said just weight loss, I just want to lose weight. Well, you just burn more calories than your body takes in. Again, that can be dangerous because you're not doing it right. And then when you go back to eating normally, you've got problems. You want to build good habits. We want to make sure that we get enough protein to maintain muscle mass. We want to make sure we have enough strength to maintain lean body mass. And also get stronger, because then you burn more calories all day, every day. Sleep and recovery. Cardio is a supplementary tool, or if that is good for heart health and a little bit towards recovery. Supplements, the only proven supplement to help with performance is creatine, and then the only thing that it could do, like some ZMA and stuff like that. ZMA help you sleep a little bit better sleep and recovery. There you go. Fat loss, made really simple, because some of the questions you come out with me, like remold questions. And there we go. If you want me to find out what your body fat is, we will find out what it is. We will find out how many calories you should be on. I'll tell you how many calories to eat. You'll mug me off. You won't track it, but I'll still do it for you anyway. Winner.